Guava Jelly Gang, are you ready? This is Hambbage, and we are about to go take on the dragon again. Yep, it's something we gotta do. We gotta get out there, resummon them, build those towers back up, shoot out those crystals, take him down, but then we should get another portal out of it. And hopefully that portal will take us somewhere else in the End Islands so that we can get set. So I'm just trying to get comfortable in my chair here. If you hear it squishing around a little bit, got to be ready and loose. Kind of did some shoulder rolls and some shadow boxing as we were getting ready here, or I was anyway. Rise from your grave. Hold on a second. Man, we were so close to a grave at the end of that last episode. That Enderman was no joke. Me looking the wrong way and not... once again, intentionally this time, I'd done the F1 thing. I didn't want my toolbar in the way for the screenshot. Never did get one that was workable with the village trader and the llamas. In case you were wondering. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Looking the wrong way. So, you know, what likely happened there is that you're looking back at your own character, and I'm always trying to do this and that, trying to line up the camera to get me and whatever the subject is I want in the snapshot. Well, as I'm doing that, I'm sure the game is Endermen are always trolly like that. They want to set you up where you're gonna try to look at them, and doing all this when you're actually looking back at the camera, that's just a recipe for trouble. So I think we can probably do this, right? We don't have to sit around here. Let's load up. Do we even have we got extra pork? If we need it, I think we got more supplies in the chest anyway. Got a few pearls in case we need them. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't think there's anything else we need at the moment, is there? We got just triple check. We got arrows. We got a fresh bow. We have the right sword. We want sharpness, not smite, because the dragon is alive. We got torches, more than enough. We got some blocks, so we can whatever we might need to do. I don't know why we're doing that. Let's put those away. Let's get a slow fall on the toolbar. Might as well top off the apples too. Okay, so he's not even going to be there. We set it up. We spawn him when we're ready. So let's go be ready. So we're going to use our very first linked portal, which is kind of cool. We've done all these others and built the hub kind of as an extension after the fact, but when we first were here and going through this door, we would come out this side and then walk along this way to get to our end portal, or end stronghold, really. I mean, it's both, but yeah, that was the process. So kind of just like coming back up here to fight the blazes the other day, we wanted to do something we hadn't been to in a while. So you can see it's kind of early game style. We didn't do a lot of decorating here. We were just function. Why does everybody gotta be so mean? We're gonna go rid the world of a dragon. Yeah, I know you're coming through. I had all this food all set up. You understand. Okay, well, here we are. For those who haven't seen it, this is our portal. We are... To get here, when you're playing in Minecraft, you have to come and discover this structure, which is an end stronghold. And then you have to wander around until you find this particular room. At the time, there are just this ring of outer blocks, and you may have one or two of these little inner blocks raised up, set into it. The rest you have to populate, and those are Eyes of Ender, which you craft from Ender pearls and blaze powder. So we've done all that. Obviously, we've been and done this whole fight, but we need, for our Nether Highway build, we need to make some more lights, and we're using end rods for those. The most efficient way, you can grab some out of the end cities, but the most efficient way is to get chorus fruit and then combine that with blaze rods to make 4 at a time. So we've done all that, but that's kind of our end goal here for today, and we'll probably spend a couple episodes running around in the end. We want to chase down the chorus fruits are going to be everywhere. They're on those chorus trees that grow everywhere. But first things first, we got to fight a dragon. Let's go. Stop talking. More doing, right? So here we are back in our end. Been a minute since we've been over here. I hope our last sleep, I think it was with the dogs, so I think we're okay. The last time we came to the end, we were kind of doing a tour, and we had slept in the Badlands house, and so ended up like repeating the same run in the middle of our tour. So here we are on our end. We made one portal that came after we killed the dragon the first time, and this is kind of a for science for myself. I have. Oh man! All right, let's hold on before we get too crazy. Let's. I don't want to waste all that. We've used so much stone. I don't want to end up. Oh man. Okay, 4 will be enough. But this is actually good. I mean, we got more in case we need bridging or whatever. We'll probably use end stone for a lot of that. Let's get these first. Don't matter. And then just as a test, so torches, double wooden chest, and a stack of pearls. We left all those behind. We'll keep a set of pearls just in case we get into trouble. We can kind of bounce around, have a last gasp throw. We never did repair the tools, but I think we're fine for what we're going to be doing here. So before we still got a couple things to do before we fight, really. Let's put you back. That can go away. We don't need to be carrying it around. We really don't need to be carrying the axe, and we certainly don't need a second pick. Simplify our tools. Everything's simple and ready. Good to go as we play. I do want to keep these in case we need them quickly. I want to be able to pop down and pull more. I don't anticipate that we will need more, but better safe. All right. Are we ready? We'd also done some leveling here. This hill was initially a little higher. I'm pretty sure that the end stone and all that, it's just the obsidian towers that get modified when we respawn. But what that does, if it kicks out items, no idea. We're going to find out. So, what? It's like he sensed it. He's like, oh, he's about to have a dragonfly. Let's kill him. Okay, can we do this? Is everybody out there in the distance chill? Let's all just take a breather. So, when he's spawning, it's going to go whoosh. It's going to shoot up a beam. I'm afraid to just look straight up. So, beam's going to go up. It's going to spread down to all of these. There'll be nice little animation. and that will rebuild. That was where we'd kind of mine down when we needed obsidian for gateways. So we'll have a lot of these things going on as we said. That's when we'll take our potions. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen the Enderman hanging out on the top. I wonder how they're going to get treated by this respawn. Oh, only one way to go. So we're setting these crystals. They're awesome. Look at that. Very cool, right? All right, fourth one, right in the middle of each of these pieces of bedrock are where you put them. And whoosh. So now, while it's doing its thing, we're going to do ours. We're going to ready those, and we'll just throw a block down. And here we go. You got to wait for it to finish. Ooh. And it looks like it just erased our little setup. There we go. We're back in the fight, so let's try to get a few of these knocked out quickly. Now, I need to kind of take this seriously. I mean, it's serious, right? I'm taking it seriously. Ah! Ooh, that was a good one. This is the toughie. Oh, boy. Don't run backwards into that dragon's breath. Yeah, this one is just... Oh, boy. Dragon's breath. It's no joke. Could have been a good one. Good. Alright. You look like you still have a crystal. You look like you still have a crystal. You still look like you have a crystal. That was close. Oh, closer. Way off. Good. Still one way over here. Boy, loud. Still not hungry at all. There's our hungry. Oh, did I just shoot at one that's already gone? Alright. Oh, so loud. Sorry about that, guys. I hope everyone's speakers and brains are okay. Haha. Ha. Take that. What Okay, stop. And he does take a little damage. Ooh, he didn't like that. Let's... Now's the time to do one of those and one of those. Now, I don't know. We'll have to just kind of watch and see if he pulls any more health back. So far, and I did not. Usually, if I'm going to do this fight, I will, oh. Oh, come on. That Enderman really freaked me out. Now, why? I didn't look at you. You jerk. We got bigger problems here. And he is as bad as ghasts sometimes. Like the, oh, I'm gonna cut through the tower. I didn't know that I'd... Can find his hitbox, go to town. It can be tough to do so, but okay. He's gonna go regroup. We're gonna regroup. Dodged that time. Lost him. Yeah, I really didn't do myself any favors setting up for this episode because it's so dark out. I left, like, I have an entry light, and it's probably the brightest light in my whole place. You know, it's kind of by the coat closet and all that kind of stuff right at my door. But it is just brilliant in kind of an overpowering, dazzling sort of way. Now, where'd you go? And it can make him really tough to spot over this. Are you just... Ah. Oh, slow fall. Oh no. Did I get... Nope. That was bad. Where's my potion? Oh no. He knew. Finally, we got another shot off at him. I put him into his little... Alright, go Enderman! You get him! Team good. Oh. Go. There we go. Yay! Oh, it's so beautiful and loud. And you don't get nearly as much XP, I don't think, this time around. Or any of the others. I think it's just a flat rate. The first time you get a ton of XP, right? We went up to level 70 or something like that. Having used, knowing, we're almost set. We were early in enchanting. We tried to use up most of our XP and then went and fought him. Sorry, she's a woman. No more eggs. You only get that the first time. Sorry, I had an itchy ear right under my headphone cup there. So yeah, we, woohoo, victory, yay, we win. And as you can see, we now have a second portal, which is nice because that's over on the end where we started out. And I think this is where our, we gave it a little lighting weirdness. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just wondering if any of that stuff stays. I don't think so. Okay. We didn't come to get obsidian. We don't really need those to set up that exact Enderman thing. We may still eventually want to build, but we want to get all these portals and kind of set them up before we overly complicate things with our building. So there's where we come up. This is very nice. If we want to get out and look for cities, we can and just do it from here this time. So that being said, if we're gonna come up here, maybe we have the approach from the back. Maybe right here. And of course, once you're kind of cruising, then it's like, oh yeah, we'll put this portal right over the middle, it's very inset into the island. We happen to catch a Enderman. Even if he knocks us, we're just gonna fall down and can then fight him, right? I mean, not ideal. We don't want to have that happen, but it's not like that one. We were hanging out over the void and just constant fear of imminent death. Try to keep the pattern here. Not too bad, huh? So, very, very, very good times with our dragon friend. This round, we got the best of him. Her. But, we like to keep giving chances. Alright, now let's do this. Kind of a view screen / fall block. Yeah, you guys are welcome to come and hang out. I mean, you weren't any help. Well, no, I should take that back. Somebody got in that dragon's face once while we were fighting that I saw. But, a couple of you decided to get in my face. I also noticed that. So it was pretty much a push on whether you were at all helpful. I think we may have looked at one. This time we'll go inset. Oh. Alright, well, something like this, maybe? No, what do we inset those? One each. We can take those. There and there, and one there. Hey, alright, quick and dirty little portal. Very nice. We can look from side to side. They all look beautiful. I guess we had done something. We'll keep this one a little different. Looks like the other one had them on these blocks, but so there we go. We've got a new fresh portal. This one's conveniently located, and they will just scatter around. And I want to say like 21 times you can respawn. Well, you can respawn over and over and over, but you'll only get X number of portals. That may be, I may be thinking of something else. I don't know. But there is a number of portals out there. So, next thing is going through. And here we are on top of a tree. Again, isn't this how we ended up? Oh, okay. It looked like somebody was angry down there. So, while we're up here, this is what we want to... Wait, those are flowers. What are the... How do we get the fruits? I guess we can't do anything now. Aren't these the fruits? Do I need to axe them? Oh, I don't have my axe. I know, I heard you, dude. Not real excited about your anger. Is it just one? Come on, let me hit you in the face. Which is a deal. I thought if you held eye contact with them, they couldn't move. But he seems to be moving just fine. Okay, well, there was some fruit, so if we... Okay, so that just drops fruit. So all we need to do is just crush a bunch of these trees. Do we see where the other portal is, though? We were standing on the tree, and it flashed purple. Man, there are so many of these Endermen. What's going on? Alright, we should use Pinky. Now let's use Blue. I'll use Blue in a minute. So, first things first, Blue. Let's put up... Actually, these should go back in the portal box, or the potion box. Let's clean that up. We don't need that. We don't need that. I don't think we need a slow fall. We'll have pearls the whole time, so good enough there. So blue is going to be our gathering box. That's our cobble box, and I guess I was totally wrong. We're going to want the axe a whole bunch. Those can go away. We can store one of these as a backup, because why not? And we're going to try to gather up a bunch of endstone along with... so kind of... I mean, I guess we're on this island here. We'll probably take it down. Oh, that's great. Okay. So we'll take all the trees, and then we'll just lower this whole island to make our bridging materials. So we don't have to use up our cobble, which we don't have a ton of. Now we haven't kicked out our visibility at all, which is okay. I'm not super worried about it, but we don't have any apparent portal back. So was that blue just us arriving? I don't know. And we don't have any apparent cities, so... kind of just gonna pick a direction that looks good, and it may be that big old foresty section over there, because oh, we got a stack in a bit, so we're catching up to the rods pretty quickly, actually. Like I said, they do. I remembered it's the flowers, not the fruits. I thought the fruits were the ones that you had to shoot off the trees in order to get them. Well, those are just the flowers, so that's even easier. You just go chop a few of these trees, and you're going to get a whole bunch. And that will pretty much meet our lighting needs. And then I think there's some kind of a blaze farm model, but I don't recall. It seemed to be one of the more like hokey, convoluted ones. I mean, I think what we did today is kind of the deal. We may be a little more inclined to the wither farm just for the volume of everything that we get, but I don't know. I hate to just totally shred my bow going after blaze rods, but we'll see. See what all we how many we really, I mean, it's probably a lot, but they are only in the dark sections, not in the light, or at most one-sided. So that's going to help us. Man, we don't gather very much of this at all. But, we won't need nearly as much as we would have, say, Blackstone. So there's that. Still kind of kicking around in my head what we want to do for the pasture lands. Something to just talk about here while we're just doing a repetitive thing. So we set up our sheep, which now we don't need because we can't use carpet on the ice to prevent mob spawn. So that's where this light project is coming. But it doesn't mean it's not a worthy project, right? We'll still be using stuff. And I'd kind of like to get that more traditional stone and wood shaved logs kind of architecture, something for a little complex, a house type, a small house type thing, just kind of really a room with a bed, right? It's only however much we want to imagine of it, a day's rod, a half day's rod for us. Not following the road in actuality, it's maybe a part of a Minecraft morning to get there and back. Like when we were checking the wool, we didn't start right at the beginning of the day. We ran over. We did cut through the forest. We didn't follow the road. And we will make a road that will kind of wind along the coast more. So, again, that's the role play kind of, the story side of the world, filling it out, giving it some life and some detail, that kind of stuff. Not anything too serious or anything, but in that spirit, in that sense, yeah, we'd probably want a lodging of some kind over there if you're going to be throwing beds down. Wow, that's deep. We could get a lot of this end stone, that's for sure. But I am just shocked. Maybe the portal thing is down low somewhere? Keep watching. If you guys see in the playback, or if you did see, or if you see in the future that there's a purple flash with like a vertical line, shout that out if you got to feel where it was coming from. I was in the tree and I was seeing the Enderman as it happened, and I kind of was like, oh, I got to deal with a situation here. But usually, in my experience, you're gonna get a return portal with each one that you find, and they're usually pretty close to each other. So I'm wondering if it's like buried in the island somewhere. We may just have to go out and look back a little bit too. Maybe then it'll become apparent. But I don't recall a whole lot of transfer over. Don't get a clear shot back. But such is life. So let's do one easy thing here. Let's now I don't know if of course trees will grow back in the overworld. They'll grow. You know, you can just plant them and they'll grow up and keep spreading and sprouting and all that kind of stuff. And I think it's pretty continuous. Like I think you can take this arm or this arm, take it and let the rest of it, and then it'll grow as a big tree again. Oh, there's a portal. So it's just over our head? That is pretty way up there. Oh, okay. I saw you. My bad. Now I got two of them? Hey. Maybe they swap places. A little belated angry sound. So yeah, again, usually that's what you expect to see. You're gonna get a return portal. So if nothing else, we can build our way home from there. I would relish that opportunity. I think we'd be happier as a end void adventurer not having to do that. We'll see. And I'm just gonna try to take some of these trees from the hilltops, because if I need more in the stone at any point, it's much easier to just harvest, not have to trim around trees and all that kind of stuff. All right, we're getting a little ways out, so we want to keep an eye out for more of those portals, because you can find them out here without having to have spawned the corresponding one back at the end. So that can be a nice win. Well, it's given us a lot of acreage, which is nice, with a lot of void in the middle, and that may indicate kind of which way the central island is. I'll listen and look. Okay, it's kind of silly. Want to keep pearls ready to toss. I mean, when you're out in the midst, you can't do much, but we'll run out a line here. The other thing I should do is once we cross this cap, take a time check, see how we're doing. And with the dragon fight and everything, the little bit of prep and getting over here, we may be right at about that time. Again, as usual, I didn't really check the start time, so I was too excited for the dragon fight. Can you blame me? We were going to fight a dragon. How often do you fight a dragon? kind of kind of back to thinking on the on what we wanted our pasture stuff to look like, and was a little shocked and not in a good way surprised when our stack of endstone ran out. So I'm gonna keep running. I guess it's confusing me when you're running around the edges. We're gonna run around this outer edge. It's kind of clockwise around the spaces, except when the islands swing back, and then it's counterclockwise around the islands if they're that shape. You know what I mean. And you keep the void on the right. And cross when we see good opportunities to, or when we see big targets. I have not boosted the resolution at the moment. Yeah, I think we're probably okay with that. We seem to have made quite a loop to start. So endstone, one of the most abundant resources in the entire game. I mean, when you think about it, it's out here for the taking with nothing else. So if you want to do the building, and you can make, look at the end cities, all those various resources are very craftable from endstone and the chorus tree resources. That's how you get all the purpur. There we go. All the purpur blocks. So do we get all the way over here from here? All right. Let's give it a shot. It's very cool. That looks like a death hole, though. Is it a death hole? Yep. Well, maybe not quite, but it's a death hole enough to not want to fall in it. Looks very deathy to me. Oh, man. That's exactly what we were trying not to do. I guess we can kind of leave the non-horrid access open so that if we ever should get down there, that might be a way back up. See, look at that weird little, like, just nub of a tree. I mean, I don't know. Is this worth it? Why wouldn't we just go around on kind of the level? Just doesn't seem like that's a shortcut if you gotta deal with chasms and who knows what all. A few more goodies here. Again, it's pretty easy as we're finding this first city, hopefully, to find it, find your way back, everything like that. It's all good, but that can be increasingly difficult when you start to have more. And I'm not confident that any of that goes all the way around, so let's just go. Found another hardcore streamer on Twitch this morning. That was kind of cool. It was You guys may be aware of this person, may not be. Not Brock. Brock, a male name, Brock. Um, was as I said, this was first post-pandemic beard trim and haircut. Haircut I didn't give myself with the clippers of the pandemic, so I didn't really have time. It was kind of that weird amount of time. I think I woke up like, oh, hey, we're already over here. Woke up like 2.5 hours before. You jerk. Trying to do a thing here and tell a story. So I'd woken up, I had loads of, way too much time. If your big activity of the day is to go get a haircut, which, you normally do amongst a whole bunch of other errands and stuff, but it's raining out. I was already like, this isn't going to be like the day to go hit shops or anything like that or try to run errands. But I had this appointment already and was like, okay, well, gotta go in and, obviously, I don't know if, I know, right? They will happily wash your hair for you, and at some places, that's just kind of a part of the deal. I just kind of feel like that's gross, and especially, I've never had a beard cut before, and so I want to make sure, good shower, double conditioning, all that kind, like, let's get this thing ready to make it its best, so they can do their best to cut it. That's kind of my goal. All right, here we go. Shooting gallery. There's one. Now, he looked like he was going up and out, right? I assume all those are coming from up here. That's fine. This is a little more dicey. Okay, now where did he go? Looks like over here. No? There you are. Just keep hiding up there. Don't worry about me. Good. I wanted that fruit. And we already made the stairs. And we had to go inside to go get the shells that had already fallen before. So this is all working out very well. Use our double use staircase as a double use. But yeah, I had this weird time this morning where, it was like, for one thing, as I said, I didn't want coffee because I don't want to be sitting there all fidgety and bouncy in a chair when somebody's trying to, like, cut your hair, right? It's kind of not a recipe for great success, I wouldn't imagine. So I didn't. That doesn't seem right. that there's much in those chests for us, but hey, we might as well, right? And we kind of want to knock all these back down once we're done up here. This doesn't seem to be a massive shulker operation, but hey, it's something. And if it's not, maybe, what do you think? Do we just raise this one? If it's like a single tower, get all the goods. We got shulker boxes, right? We got, oh, not bad. I mean, not, we could probably do better, but and we do know at least that those will scrub for us. So, all right. Well, just checking to see if there's any like side towers we missed at the bottom there. So we got a couple more shulkers. That should make 2 total boxes, right? Let's just chill out up here, do some work. Yep. And we can kind of make them carry their own weight, right? Oh, I totally forgot I was going to check the time, too. I think we already had, like, pink set up for, didn't we? Just the cobble in here. We're now kind of into our end mode. Oh, no, we had blue. Here it is, already right here. So, blue, you're going to get all these overloaded things, and you'll get those random stacks of things. We want to keep these blocks handy, and if we're going to deconstruct, we can top off those things. If we're really going to do this in all seriousness, let's put that away. Keep those. We don't need these in our inventory. I don't think we're going to see any more chests coming down. All right, let's... Of course, I put the axe away before I break this. All right, you two sit here. You guys come out. All right, before we really get going here. Oh, we are perfect. Like 1 minute for me to wrap up and say goodbye. That'll be a perfect setup. So awesome. Yay, time. Let's save and quit. Jason. Thanks so much. I hope you guys enjoyed Dragonflight Round 2. We are 2-0. Undefeated against the mighty dragon of Minecraftia and Slow Cooker. So, we're getting quite a reputation, but, I think because this is a single tower, it's got end rods anyway, we're going to do that. We're just going to run the edge, and take this thing all the way down to the ground. Just erase it. It's going to go away, and we're going to chock full all these various resources that we have in case we want to build with them or do anything further. So, we'll do all that in the next episode, and maybe try to go find a more substantial city, one that's maybe got some boats or at least some angles and stuff. This is about as small as they get, I think. So, Not bad, and especially hooked up with the dragon. I might have totally forgotten if we were focused on a huge city. We could have gone for 2 hours before I even thought about time. So this is perfect. So we'll be back. For me, it'll be very soon. I'm going to take a quick break. If you're watching these videos in order, that could be very quickly for you as well. If you are enjoying, please consider hitting that like. Drop me a comment. Any further thoughts on future activities? Directions to head in the nether, or further uses for the chorus fruit that we're going to have a whole bunch of. Anything like that, or just let me know about your Minecraft world. I'd love to hear about it. All that stuff is great, but do take a break. If you're watching in order, just hit pause and get up, walk around, reset yourself a little bit, come back. We'll be here when you come back, and I'll be doing the same here. Take care of yourselves for now, though. Stay awesome out there, and if you can lend somebody a hand, why don't you go ahead and do it. You'll feel good for doing it, and they'll probably appreciate it. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye.